Hey guys, Evan O'Rourke here, back with another live stream. How are we today, my guys? We are live. Let me check. Oh, a little bit too bright on my face there, but that's okay. Let me put my charger on as well. Clearly, I'm a little bit unprepared. Once again, sorry for being late. These streams, at least I'd like to say for the last year and a half, have been all off when it comes to being on time. So my apologies for not being on time as usual. Dinner and shower. I don't even know why. I guess when I started streaming back in like 2016, I figured, 7:30. That's more than enough time to get settled in with everything. And then I forgot. Oh, you have to deal with. And then like I don't know. I guess as the years went on, you had to think more and more about you know um dinner and shower. I guess each time that kept getting pushed back more and more. So now, as much as I have the intention to shower, eat dinner early, it never really works out, and I always get delayed. Very rarely do I actually am on time for 7:30. It's unfortunate, but it's very rare. But yeah. So let me say hello to the people in the chat. Hello, I know that's Geigen guy, so I'm just gonna say Geigen because I'm sorry, but if you that's you Geigen guy, then that name is it might seem simple, but I'm not gonna say hello NCR veteran Ranger every single stream. Funny though, Atomic, welcome to the stream as well, but I noticed you two also have Ranger in your name. So NCR but you're a Geigen guy, right? So NCR veteran Ranger, Atomic Ninja Zyre Ranger. That's a coincidence. But anyways, um. Let me see here. Oh boy. Again, like I don't want the iPad too low because then my face is gonna glow up as if I'm just staring at like a glow ball. But at the same time, it's hard to see the chat sometimes. Um, you know, um, So let me see here. Okay. So, so yeah, we have one major topic for the stream. Go to the Power Rangers. I was patrolling the Mojave. Again, don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Go Power Rangers. Yeah, no, but Power Rangers. Did you guys watch that when you guys were young? I know I didn't really watch. I mean, I remember as a kid I did watch some of it. Yeah, the glow ball. Yeah, I did watch some of it though. But I barely watched much of it. But anyways, to get on point, and by the way, a little sidetrack comment. We are close to 1.12k, or you know what I mean, 1,200 subs. Sorry, not 1.12k. That'd be 1,120. We're close to 1,200 subscribers. 8 more to go. I just noticed that today, and hopefully we can get there really, really soon. So 8 more subscribers to go until we reach 1,200, and then of course from there the goal is 1,250, then 1,300, and so forth. And that's the way I want this whole thing to work out. I usually go by 50 by 50 by 50 by 50. So that's why I always put the hashtags, hashtag get Evan at whatever amount. So in this case, it's been for a while now, 1,200. See if we can do it really soon. But anyways, to get on to the topic, there's really only one topic for tonight's stream. It's a topic that I think is rather important to kind of share and discuss because it relates to my fan film. I should say maybe fan film in the title now that I think about it, because fan film seems more like, uh, or no, maybe that sounds 10 scenes of the fan film filmed. Yeah, it sounds a little bit better. So, and in fact, it even sounds weirder to add like kind of like two variations of film. 10 scenes of the filmed. Very awkward. Anyways, but 10 scenes of the fan film filmed. That's a tongue twister. Remember how we did this tongue twisters? Now this is like what this is, except it's about fan films. 10 scenes of the fan film filmed. There we go. I'll remember that now. But anyways, so I was into Power Rangers when I was young. Maybe when I was around 8. I harvested an interest for it for like half a year, a little bit around a year. I know I got some Power Ranger stuff for that year, specific year for my birthday. Other than that, I wasn't that interested in it. It was all right, for what it was. I still watch Power Rangers. Nice, yeah. I wonder what it's up to. I mean, there's all different kinds of variations of it. I remember there was Power Rangers with completely different characters every so often. It's just like, whoa, you know. Um, I got 4 giant subs. Congrats. Now I guess your next goal would be what? Obviously 410, but to be a little bit more far fetched, 420. I'm willing to bet, right? I got 39. None of you. Oh, congrats on that as well. Let's get you to 40, and then from 40 to 50. None of you played Fallout New Vegas. I haven't. No. Um, But no, so sorry, I don't really want to interrupt. I mean, again, this was a normal YouTube discussion. I am all for talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. We will get there eventually, but I do want to talk about this because it is important. So, 10 scenes of the fan film filmed. We have reached that point into the film. Film's going to be said a lot, I could tell in the stream. We have reached that point in the film to a pretty, good extent. I think. So we got, let's see, scene one, two. Now, I always say this. Again, if you guys recall when I remember talking about this, because I know I've said it in my previous streams, this is the way my schedule works. I film on Thursday, and then I film on Friday, and then on Sunday of that same week, I edit both of those two scenes and combine it into one edit, even though it's two separate scenes. So that way I technically get two scenes filmed and edited each week. And it used to be, you know what, here's the thing. It used to be at any point I wanted to film, I needed to film. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I got the film in on time because I used to be much faster with fan films. Nowadays, and people already say I'm being too fast with fan films already, but fan films now take, I'd like to say, 6 months or 5 months for this channel. Back in 2018 or 2017, when I pumped out when my Godzilla Showa fan film series was occurring, I did them every 3 months. It's double that now, and it will continue to go up more and more as I work the storyline in my Godzilla Heisei series and more fan films in general. But again, this film, by the way, as I've said earlier, is not a Godzilla Heisei series film. Those, of course, will continue. Godzilla Doomsday Arrival is not the end of that, but this is not going to be a film connects to that. It will be a film that will come in between the film that then connects to Godzilla Doomsday Arrival. So what I mean is the following film will be connected to Godzilla Doomsday Arrival. But no, so I'm not going to say what this fan film is, though. You'll see in mid-February when I release the teaser. That I can confidently say is that the teaser for this fan film will be released in mid-February, and the official trailer will be released in mid-March. And that's what's going to happen. But of course, with this fan film, I have technically filmed 10 scenes, but I've only filmed and edited 8 scenes. So when I say 10 scenes of the fan film filmed, I'm technically not lying. It would be a different story if I said 10 scenes of the film filmed and edited, because I haven't done that yet. I'm doing that either on Sunday or, actually, now that I think about it, it probably makes more sense to do it tomorrow, because then Sunday I would then pre-record the review. I've always done pre-records for weekly uploads because that's you don't have enough time to do it over the week when there's no school. Actually, wait, I just realized it's a 4-day weekend for me. Lucky me. Now I can actually, never mind, I can actually, because when I have no school days, and because you know how my reviews always come out on Mondays. Let's say that on Monday I have no school days. Then I film and edit the review on Monday. But if I were to have school on Monday, then I would film and edit the review on Sunday and then save it until Monday because I don't have time on the weekdays to film. Only time I have on the weekdays to film anything is for my fan films for Thursday and Friday. So 10 scenes of the film are filmed. Only 8 scenes are edited and filmed, but 10 are filmed. And I will edit scenes 9 and 10 over the weekend. I missed some stuff in the chat here, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break. What's a Chicago? Well, hello, Ant Pictures. So that's a city, by the way. Not as if you wouldn't know that. I really want 1,000 subs. You'll get there with passion, with the urge to keep making videos, pumping out videos. You'll definitely get there. I remember I could never have guessed when I started this channel that I would reach even 100 subscribers. But you know what? Just pushing out those videos, pumping out those videos, not rushing them, but pumping them out so it looks like you're consistent and working and doing a good job with them. It takes time, unfortunately. That's how it goes for every early starter, at least most YouTube early starters, but you'll get there easily. I want 900 trillion subs. That's gonna happen, of course, easily. Yo, kid, yo, it's Brubra son. Welcome to the stream. Let me see this. Ask your mom. I swear, bro. This kid a bot. Greetings, comrade. Gettings, comrade. Where'd I get that from? My brain is playing tricks on me. Got you, Brubra son. Why'd you kill Uncle Ben? Why not Mad Funny? Guy it coming. Because that's not very chill. Why? Why did he kill Uncle Ben Maple Syrup? I like Fallout New Vegas. In fact, hang on a minute. So, I don't have Fallout New Vegas, unfortunately. Does look like a fun game, though. Sorry. I guess I've just been tired recently. The NCR thanks you for your Oh boy, you're really saying that one a lot. Here, let me actually 1 second. I'm not gonna go AFK. I just need to do one thing with the camera off. Hold up. Okay, now I will go AFK, but give me 1 minute. Alrighty, so we are back. Okay, there we are. Okay, so where was I? Is this mess on? No, it's not. Okay, but yeah, no. So 10 scenes of the film are filmed, um, and yeah, I'm very excited for that. It shows that the film is going really, really well. And going back to my earlier point, I don't know how I did it. I really, really don't know. But I know for a fact that I used to be able to film whenever I wanted to, but still get the films on time in a 3 month span of time. Like, I don't know how I did that because on the one hand, you had to worry about the fact, like I never had delaying issues with my fan film. Never. The one time I might have had a delaying issue with my fan film was with Godzilla Unstable, but that was over voice acting concerns. That wasn't because I did anything wrong. The voice actors were, and I'm not, I don't, even if I don't want to name anyone, but I couldn't even remember who they were. I just remember I had voice acting issues with Godzilla Unstable, and so that pushed the film back a month. But that was not at all relating to filming. When it comes to my consistency with filming, I am almost always spot on. And so yeah, so that's the case with I don't know, that's the case with this. I believe I'm very consistent with this kind of stuff. I've focused more on the calendar and the schedule of it all. I don't know how on earth I chose to film whenever I wanted to. Like maybe it was because I filmed more on the weekdays, but I still did it at my own pleasure. Like I was like, you know what? Like for instance, this is me back in 2018 when I was doing the Godzilla Showa series before Heisei, and in 2017 too. In fact, it technically goes as far back as 2016. My whole fan film timeline in my fan film universe starts in 2016. But so 2016, 2017, and 2018, how I operated was like this. You know, I feel like filming today, and then I would get up and I'd film. Or I don't feel like filming today, and this would be both of which would happen very much often, but I still managed to get it in 3 months in. I don't know how I did it. With this, I have to be more consistent with my schedule, even though I've given myself another 3 more months to work on this kind of stuff. But either way, I'm actually fine with it because I really do love filmmaking. It's not like if I say, what I mean by when I say I don't feel like it, of course, some of us aren't, even if it's something we love doing, we're not going to always love doing it all the time. And also because we might be busy with other things that are just as important, if not more important. So I love, but that's not a problem for me doing this very much often. I love filmmaking. I love this fan film so far, at least. I think it's turning out really, really well, coming along very nicely. I think there's a lot of critiques that Ultraman Dawn of Realities got. Ultraman Dawn of Realities was a fairly, I think it received fairly well, but it got enough critique to the point where I changed a lot of things in Godzilla Doomsday Arrival. I changed the way I presented some of the characters with time framing, sorry, keyframing. I changed the backgrounds, no more of those silly, which I still have by the way, but no more of those. I'm looking right at them. No more of those silly cardboard backgrounds. Nice, clear boards that I put now clouds on. In fact, a common mistake, you do not need to paint your backgrounds with clouds. If you have an editing software like HitFilm or anything like that where you can do keyframing, all you have to do is take a PNG of a cloud and have it drag across the sky. And it looks more realistic because the cloud is moving. I don't know why. Again, I'm more than positive I'm not the first person who have thought of this in the Godzilla community, but I at least haven't seen it barely as much as it should. I mean, this should be more of a solution. You don't need to paint something on your background. It might look more realistic than if you're having it drag, but it doesn't look realistic in the sense that it's not moving and it's just standing still there, and it stays that way because it's paint. You can't erase that. So I don't know why people haven't done this before with keyframing the cloud across the background, which is now what I'm doing. I don't need to put clouds on my backgrounds anymore. This is the solution. So a lot of those things I changed in Godzilla Doomsday Arrival, and even more critiques I focused on in Godzilla Doomsday Arrival, especially the sets. The sets were, in my opinion, the biggest issue of Godzilla Doomsday Arrival, because not that they were bad, but because they were too repetitive. And not by interior sets, I mean exterior sets, like the fields and stuff. And that is changing. That is completely changing. I still have there's still some stuff I'm gonna buy with some $50 Amazon gift cards I got for Christmas that I haven't used yet that I'm going to use to get more set equipment. I've already gotten some set equipment, guys. Quite a lot that's going to change the way this film will look in terms of sets. But I'm going to get even more. Get even more. And then this new film will hopefully be really, really good. So again, it's working out really, really nicely. And with that all being said, I will now give you guys the floor to ask as many questions as you'd like relating to the topic. And then if there aren't any questions, we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Let me read the chat though. Some stuff I missed. FNSF. Well, hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. No, Flim. Flim. Let me see this. What do you know about? What do you mean? What do you know about? Other time I gotta watch Tarantino. I mean, Quentin Tarantino is a really good director, though. I mean, what you're saying he's not? You're probably being sarcastic, but I think he's a really good director. A bit of an expert on dying. Really, that's interesting. I never heard that one before. Greetings, fellas. Welcome to the stream, Cripple. How are you doing? It's weird. You must have. I swear, like the last time you probably joined one of these streams must have been like 3 weeks ago or so. But it still feels like it's. I don't know why. It just feels like you haven't been on here for a while. So I'm actually glad to see you. Welcome to the stream. For making stop motion things is some. Oh yeah, it definitely can be time consuming. Yeah, time consuming and confusing. Mostly consuming though. The problem with stop motion that a lot of people have is they go into this thinking, look, I'm going to be patient, I'm going to be very nice with the way I handle this, and everything will be good. And then as they do the stop motion, they become more and more eager to get it done. So they make quicker movements without thinking. They screw things up quicker. In the very beginning, people have the mentality to take their time with it. That's what I experience. I'm like, okay, I'm going into this nice and slow. And then as things progress and as 30 or 40 minutes go by, I go faster and faster and faster. Things get screwed up, things get rushed. And the solution with that would be like, oh, then break it up into days. And I've done that before. The problem is though is that it doesn't always work because then you lose inspiration for it sometimes. If you were to let's say do a stop motion battle and this was taking up to 2 weeks to do because you're doing little bit by little bit every single day, and it takes 2 weeks, by the way, because it's a 2 minute short battle. But if it's a fan film, it's a different story. But for a short battle, you give yourself enough time to do it. But the problem is you could lose inspiration. And then all that hard work you took your time with, and definitely did take your time with, is over. So it's really a double-edged sword. You just got to hope whichever one you choose is what's going to benefit you in the end. Damn it, to you. I live, he's a member of Caesar's Legion. I agree. The NCR has marked him as a terrorist. Oh, I see. Ultraman Dawn of Divorce. Wait, how do you do that? How do you do what? The keyframing with the clouds? Because I think you must have said that back when I was talking about that. Does Dad go to get milk? Just take a transparent PNG. What do you have? Wait, do you have Adobe? NCR Ultraman's dad left and I don't know if you could do that then. I make videos on my phone. And why is anime girl on your screen thing? There's no anime girl on my screen. I don't know what you're talking about. And what are you doing for Valentine's? Any plans? You are so weird, bruh, son. You are so weird. What you know about Roland? When your brain goes numb. Did someone else say that or did I say that? There's no problem. Just grind. I haven't been on here for a while. Personal issues. I went through some stuff. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. I really am. But I'm glad you're back on the streams, though. Makes sense, though, because, yeah, that's why. I felt like you haven't been here. But I'm glad those are, I'm glad you're feeling better about that. Yes, I'm here. Oh, hello, Joe Goji. Welcome to the stream. Frozen face emoji. Caesar DeCrazy. Hello, Gyro. Welcome to the stream as well. One thing, actually. So, again, I give it, so, again, you could, you get, almost on my dad just went to get milk. Oh, boy, I wonder where that goes. Where that joke's going. So, there is an anime girl. What do you mean there's an anime girl? Like, are you guys being serious or are you joking? I don't know what. I don't know what I don't know. You guys are probably joking. I don't see anything. But anyways, going back to what I was saying. So yeah, no. In fact, actually, now that I think about it, I wasn't saying anything. So does anybody have any questions for the the fan film. Any questions about that? About the fact 10 scenes film, anything about it, anything. So long as it doesn't give away spoilers, of course. If there's no questions, we could gladly talk about whatever you guys want to talk about in the chat, and there is no point, as I always say, where you cannot talk about this. You can talk about this point, ask questions about the specific topic at any point you want, but now's the good time. So, my film finally premiered. Oh, nice! Here, let me see this, actually. Did I get a notification for it? Wait a minute. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see here. Oh, it was an hour ago. Is that what you're referring to? I see. Okay, in that case, I will check it out after the live stream. Oh, that was the thing. I'm not gonna play it ahead of time though, because I want to focus on it really. But yeah, I'll definitely watch after the stream. Don't worry about it. Let me see this. Oh, great. Now my stream reloaded on YouTube. That's annoying when that happens, I swear. Okay. Let me see this. There's an let's see this. Oh my God. What if we kissed under the Stendy puppet? That is, you are so weird. What's it called? See, here's the thing. As much as I'm giving you guys the chance to ask questions, because I haven't announced the film yet, I can't answer questions like that, unfortunately, Gyro. So I can't even say what type of fan film it is. All I'm gonna say is that it's not Godzilla related. So you will see what it is in mid-February when I release the teaser. So I know that is a good question. I just wish I could answer it, but I can't. I'm not even clapping. You kind of look like him. You look like Tom Holland. I don't know why you always say that. I really don't. I mean, I'm trying to look at my hair a little bit, my facial structure. I don't see it personally. Maybe a little bit. I don't. Yo, the hell, yes. Um, let's see here. Um, okay. Let me see this. Standing more like. Oh no, 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 no. Pacific Rim. Is it made in Gmod? No. That I will. Also not. That also is not the case. No, it's not a Gmod film. So it is not Godzilla, right? It's not Godzilla. No. Let me see this. Is it Ultraman? Is it Gamera? Or you Stendy 2? I'm not. This is no. I mean, I will absolutely. You know what? 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 How about this? It's not Godzilla related. That is a definite. And I guess I would say it's not Gmod. It's too late now. I already closed down the Gmod um, presumption. I wish I didn't. I shouldn't have shut that down because in that way it would have given you guys more of a wide-ranging choices to think about. I'm not, but no, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna get into that stuff yet. I'm sorry. You're not gonna get it out of me in this live stream. You will hear what it is in mid-February. 2 more weeks when I release the teaser. Because by then I should have, if I'm doing the math correctly, I should have, like, I don't know, 14 scenes of the film filmed and edited. Or at least, no, sorry, 12 scenes of the film filmed and edited. Because by that week that I'm releasing the teaser, there would be 14 scenes filmed, but only 12 scenes filmed and edited. Because I tend to release teasers on Saturdays while I edit the fan films, or the scenes of the fan films on Sunday. So, let me see this. Let me see this. So I'm moving. Also, I'm starting to move away from Godzilla. How come? Ultraman. I know what it is. I can read minds. OMG, Super Dude return. Super Dude. Yeah, you know what? One thing that I absolutely regret, and I didn't do anything with it. I just lost it. I lost the Super Dude puppet. That really is a shame. Super Dude was a very dumb show of mine, but at least it was fun in the sense that I was what, a young kid, and I didn't think Stray would make these kinds of shows. But Super Dude I lost. and I have no idea where Super Dude is. I'll tell you, I remember when I renovated my room. I renovated my room, I'd like to say, in 2017. In August of 2017, to be more precise. And so during that renovation, I threw out so many things. Some of the stuff that I regret throwing out because I don't think I did a proper overlook and thinking this can go away, this can go away. I kind of just let my parents take care of it and throw it out. And I think Super Dude was a part of that pile, unfortunately. I really sometimes like I love my room when it's like this. I really, really do. But I do sometimes miss my old room setup. Because unfortunately, from what I can recall, I don't think anybody here, sadly, has been around in my channel enough to remember my stream setup for 26. Well, I never really turned my camera on my live streams until 2017. So from so you guys wouldn't know, of course. Even though I started streaming in 2016, this setup wasn't actually shown until all of 2017 up to August, where I then started here. So again, what I always like to describe it, this is how I describe it as. Well, what happened is this: my desk, not this same desk. It was a much smaller desk that I had from when I was really, really little, with like childish little chairs or whatnot. All those things were on this side. My desk was on this side of the room, and you guys were facing the wall that the computer screen is in front of. So in other words, the wall behind the camera right now, like the wall I'm looking up on. That would be my background, and my chair would be facing this way, looking at the camera this way. I don't know why I bring this up. It's just interesting now that I think about it. Wait, why? Oh yeah, because Super Dude, right. So Super Dude was set up. I set him up near on that desk. That's why I brought it up. So I really sometimes miss my old setup. Of course, I was very childish. That's when I turned my room into a man's. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't, but it had a lot of childish, stupid stuff from when I was really young. So I renovated my room. I got a swivel chair, not the same swivel chair. All of you guys remember the red swivel chair. Now that doesn't go far back. That was like in July when I replaced that with this, because that unfortunately is made out of leather, which doesn't tear or rip unless you're very forceful with it. But I'm not that kind of a person. And in the case of the old chair, I don't know what it was. That particular area of the chair where I rested my arms was not. It was not set up with leather. It was not. It was not made out of leather, so it would rip up, eat um, more quicker. So the red swivel chair you guys can remember. But so I got the red swivel chair. I got the desk. There was nothing behind me, by the way. None of these posters were there when I changed the setup. And yeah, I don't know, but I thought it'd be a little fun thing to talk about. It's Shrek 5 Ultra Kaiju Show. Absolutely not. No. DM struggling. That I can also easily shut down. I'm not just no. I always said OnlyFans. I remember I found you were streaming in the bathroom. That was only one time, and that was because it was the literal day that they were repainting my room, and I couldn't because it smelled like paint and toxic fumes. Because paint, of course, when it does not real strong paint is not good to inhale, and also because the room was empty, like there was nothing. I had to take out all this crap, and I will never forget going into my room when it was purely empty. It felt like I was back to when I was really, really little, moving into the same house, and I can remember I could actually talk and I could hear myself in an echo. Of course, you can't hear yourself in an echo now because your room is filled with everything. But back then, it wasn't. When I took all that stuff out to repaint my room, it was not an echo. You heard the echo. So that was only one stream I streamed in the bathroom. At least I'm pretty sure, and that was because I had no other place to. Trust me. The bot comments are back. Let me see here. Evan, can you do political discussions? No, these streams are not one for politics. Oops. Even though I do like politics, I just don't like talking about it on YouTube. Bet what links? Oh boy, no, no politics. I guess we were reborn. Well, why? You know the answer to that. Why? Unless you're asking someone else in the chat. But no. So, like, what? No, that information need not be shared, my friend. No. So actually, what I wanted to do now, because I'm assuming the questions are over for the fan phone, but you can still ask them. Just that I'm assuming they're over with. I don't know why I'm so tired today. This usually isn't like me. No. So what I wanted to bring up actually was the new Batman movie. Who here is excited for the new Batman movie? Usually I give you guys the floor to break stuff up so we can talk about it, as I've seen you guys already have done. Um, but the Batman movie. Anybody excited for that at all? Any like at all? Because I actually kind of am getting more and more excited for it. I personally think in terms of modern and Batman in general, I kind of prefer the classic Adam West Batman because my dad introduced me to that because he grew up with that and I like that a lot. In fact, those were the days when I was much younger, like 7 or 8, and I preferred DC over Marvel. I preferred DC over Marvel up until Civil War came out, and I saw Civil War, and even after that, I still wasn't into Marvel much. But I then decided to switch over to become more of a Marvel fan, and then I really became a Marvel fan when Infinity War came out. So you had me being a DC fan more so than Marvel my whole life, and then came Civil War, and then I switched to Marvel. I still wasn't a Marvel fan, but I at least thought it had the edge over DC. And then Infinity War came out, and I was really, really a Marvel fan. These are just things that I don't think DC can compare to. Adam West Batman. I'm glad you know Adam West Batman. Yeah, Adam West Batman is really awesome. Um, but no. But in terms of modern Batmans, Christian Bale Batman is the best. I'll see how. I think his name is Robert Pattinson, this new Batman. We'll see how he'll do. I think he'll do pretty fine. Um, it's. I think I'll do good because the trailers look really good. He looks like he's a pretty good actor in these. Um, anyways, let me. Not me, Man for School. It looks cool. I got the Ultimate Sky again. Oh, that's cool. Is it the 2004 or is it like a Showa? I like that. I was about to say that out loud. I was Team Jacob. I'm not a superhero fan. Oh, I see. I see. That's respectable, honestly. Most Godzilla fans are mostly specific on liking Godzilla. Godzilla's my favorite franchise, easily my favorite franchise. But as per, I'm not only a Godzilla fan, I'm a Star Trek fan, Star Wars fan, and Marvel fan, and fans of other things, but things that aren't as popular, you know? Well, DC is better than Marvel. Well, we have our opinions. I think okay, do you prefer modern DC over Marvel? That's the question I want to ask you. Imagine you got Shin Ultraman, and you still have the legendary Kong figure. There'd be another sharp battle with those guys, just like I watched Gigan versus Mechagodzilla. Yeah, Shin Ultraman, and yeah, no, that would be really really cool. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Hunter. But that'd be really really cool. The Gigan versus Mechagodzilla short battle. That was in fact, yeah, no, that was so. I was about to say that was my most recent short battle, but it wasn't. Now my most recent short battle was Batcher versus Kamunga, and that was actually partially stop motion. So if you haven't seen that, please check it out. Please comment. I think it came out a week and a half ago. So yeah, a week and a half ago, last Wednesday. So if you haven't seen that, please go check it out because that was actually a lot of work to do. That was a brand new set I made. I might have already teased that same set in the stop motion test for Godzilla 1967, but I made a lot of changes though to it, and it had partial stop motion in it. So if you haven't seen that, please check it out and comment because it wasn't easy to make, you know. But yeah, I'm excited. 2004. Okay. I locked in a closet. Evan whispers, "True the dare." You get quietly say dare. Evan responds, What are you talking about? Uh, Let me see here. That one sucked. Which one sucked? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I didn't even know what your argument was. Were you saying it was too short of a short battle? Because or else it wouldn't be called a short battle. I do admit though it might have been a little bit too short. My short battles tend to be a minute and a half, or at best 2 minutes, and this one was just a minute. Um, but I thought I did a pretty good job on it. I think it had its issues revolving with how it should have been longer. But that I agree with. Yeah, yeah. Again, I'm not gonna. Short battle's a short battle, but that was too short to be a short battle. Oh no, Gigan lost. Oh, you're talking about the Mechagodzilla Gigan short battle. Okay. Well, that one, no, that's just bias. That's just bias. Um, I dare you to kiss me. You Google it slowly. It's just so weird. You are so weird. I prefer kaiju fights and stories over superhero fights and story. No, I do too. But I also think superhero fights and stories are pretty cool. But I agree with you, Joe Goji. I definitely agree. I like how when you see Batman specifically, the villains can actually be scary or disturbing. Well, interestingly enough, I actually think they're also that can be the case with Marvel, with some of the villains. I think um, Well, you know what? I was just gonna say some No Way Home stuff, but you are very lucky that I don't always have a good memory, but I sometimes do, and I remembered you haven't seen No Way Home. I think you were the one who said you couldn't see No Way Home man picture, so I'm not gonna say anything. But but I do get what you're coming from. DC does have a lot of characters that are disturbing and scary, aka the Joker. But of course, I think he's been overkilled now in a lot of films, so they can't really use him. And if they do use him again for this if it becomes a trilogy, then I hope it works out fine. I think I think they use him a little bit too much for stuff. Marvel isn't really as interesting for me. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Batman kisses Joker in the mouth. Ah, cool. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Um, uh, no, yeah. So, um, that is if I get a Shin Ultraman figure, by the way. Now thinking about it. In fact, let me actually take a look at that. Um, Shin Ultraman. Let me see. Hmm. May 13th, 2022. Hmm. Hmm. Those are very cool, actually. I should focus more on Shin Ultraman. I just haven't. I don't know why. Um, Marvel, DC, y'all still wow. Oh my God. Nah, I be joking. I like Marvel. Most of my Marvel knowledge is from Lego Marvel superheroes. I see. Um, Lego Marvel. So you mean like the Lego? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Kid can't say anything. Star Wars is better. Yeah, Star Wars is better than Marvel. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Um, I would agree, not by a lot, by a good enough margin, but not like good enough to the point where it's like, oh, Star Wars is better by a milestone. No, no, no. Star Wars is better, but I shouldn't say by a lot. I think Marvel has gotten a lot better to the point where it's upped its game, but Star Wars is better. I just don't think it's better by a lot. Um, the prequels are good. Not the sequels or the prequels. The prequels are good. Um, I disagree. I like one and sorry, no. What am I saying? I don't like one and two. I'm the classic prequel person or the average Star Wars fan. I don't like one and two, but I like three. That's how it. That's just how it goes. One and two are not good films, and three was a good film. I prefer the sequels over the prequels, and that is a very hot topic, and a lot of people I know disagree with me on that. And you know what? It's just an opinion. I just think that the sequels, um, I don't know. It restored the original characters. It might not have given them good story arcs, but at least it restored them. That's good enough for me to see Luke. I never thought I would see Luke Skywalker revive his role on a movie screen in front of me in my lifetime. I remember up until that point I was like, oh man, I wish I was a young kid when Empire Strikes Back or Revenge of the Sith Return of the Jedi came out when I saw Luke on the screen. That was the first time for me I saw Han on the movie screen for a movie that came out during my lifetime. The prequels are not. I mean, it's just no. They don't have good writing. They're not really good. I mean, no. It's Attack of the Clones is the worst Star Wars movie. Number one. Phantom Menace is real. I don't think Phantom Menace is worse than Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones is really bad. But Phantom Menace is also really bad, and Revenge of the Sith is really good. But it does not make up for the fact that the sequels are still also really good as well. I think Last Jedi is bad, but it's overhated. And I think Force Awakens is good, and I think Rise of Skywalker is really good. So that is, I know it's a very hot topic. I wish we actually had more time to talk about this, but it is unfortunate. I'm going to be ending off the stream in 2 minutes. So, um, did you hear about my Fate 2014 series coming out soon? No, I did not actually. Let me see this. They're my favorite. Yo, let me see this. This is my favorite. Prequel. Oh yeah, I agree with that. I saw the movie. There's I'm 69 years old. Oh my god. But anyways, guys. Unfortunately, I do want to keep talking with you guys about this, but I do have to end the stream. Again, you guys have to realize this. 10 scenes of the film are filmed. We are on a good pace for this fan film. Technically, only 8 scenes are filmed and edited, but this weekend, 10 scenes will be filmed and edited, not just 10 scenes filmed. and it's working out really, really well. I like the way this film is going. And I greatly appreciate the support that thus far it's gotten, the excitement it's gotten. There will be a lot more, I hope, when I announce it for the teaser in mid-February, and more details for that will come out at the time. So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's live stream. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys